Good
Good
morning.
morning. How you doing, Scotty?
I'm good. How about you, Eddie?
Not awake yet, but I'm trying to expand my wings,
Yeah.
being free. Hey,
I'm
Dennis,
definitely
how you
trying to
doing?
wake up myself.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's getting a little harder every day that goes by. It's like, there you go. Oh, I'm
yeah,
retired. I
yeah.
have to sleep later. No, I don't have to worry about running around like a crazy cat or anything like that. So.
Hmm.
Just one of those deals. Well, as everyone could see right now, it's just me and Scott today. Um, our fellow hosts, they are on traveling day. They are at the airport right now. Hopefully, they'll stop in if they get a chance. Oh, by the way, Alice is in the chat. Good morning, baby.
Morning, Alice.
And Magarana just popped in. Thank you. Good morning. Hello, Eddie, Scott, and Denise. And hello, Mike and Rihanna. Good morning, everyone. Like I was saying, Jeremy and Cheryl, they are at the airport. So hopefully they'll be able to pop in and say hello and good morning and let us know
Mm.
how their day is going and what are they expecting to be doing on today, which, travel day all the way back to Texas, and we'll see what happens. Lori says, was watching you on an oldie. Good morning. Nice. I like that. An oldie to me is about a year ago. So thank you, Lori Barber. We appreciate that you're watching us on an oldie. Hopefully, you were watching all of us, not just me. Even though I feel like I'm the old, well, I am the oldest anyway. But it's just one of those deals. We just see how that goes. Um, hopefully it.
I just happened. I saw a comment. Like somebody commented on an older video of mine, not terribly old, but a little bit. Maybe a little over a year ago. And so when I went in to respond to the comment about it, I saw that like I clicked on the video
Yeah.
that they were commenting on, and I saw like me, and I was about 60 pounds heavier a year ago, and I have this big round face, and I was just like, who the heck is that guy? Right? Like, that's not the guy I've been seeing for a long time. So
Wait a minute, I gotta check that out. About a year ago, you said.
yes, like I was like, it was like I was in New Jersey, and I think I think it was May of like last year. I was going on Oasis. So
Oh,
really, really surprised at that. So,
and
but
thank you, Bill. Thank you for the super sticker. That is appreciated.
yeah,
Well,
thanks. That's
for the morning quickies, very nice. Thank you very much, sir. Um, what am I call it? I'm gonna have to check that out. Look you up
yeah.
a
I
year
was
ago.
like, wow, what a difference.
You look like this, right?
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, I still kind of look like the same. I get, but like I said, my face was just rounder. But what a difference a bunch of weight makes.
I'm
So
the I'm the chunky one here. Telling you,
yeah,
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I need to lose weight because of my hips,
yeah.
and it will be a lot better on my knees because every extra pound you have is like 3 to 4 pounds extra
Oh yeah,
body
right.
pressure. So I need to. I've been working on it, and my body just completely stopped. I'm not losing anything. I am not getting anything anyway, but I do feel a little chunkier, and I am, unfortunately, I was eating one meal a day. I'm back to two now, and
Mm,
that's not really helping me much. And I
hmm.
do have a snack here once in a while, and it's mostly sweets, which is not a good thing for me. But at least I'm not as much as I used to.
Hmm.
I do feel that I should be doing better, and I'm not. So
Hmm.
it's just
So,
the flow.
there's a comment in here that says, "Can you take your reflective glasses off?" Um,
It,
no. I'm sorry. It's part of my YouTube persona that I wear sunglasses in my videos. So I'm sorry, but I can't take them off.
They're prescription glasses anyway. So
Yeah, and their prescription too. I need them to see, so I would not have been able to see your comment in the chat about the sunglasses if I did not have them on.
and he needs to see me too, Lori. He needs to check me out. Like
So
when he's reading news and stuff, you know. Hey. Nice, right on spot.
yeah.
Nice timing too for it. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and see what things to happen on a day like today,
Okay.
and see what's going on. Apparently, back in 1871, they made official monetary unit of Japan. First minted in 1869, the yen was adopted in Japan's official monetary unit. This day in 1871, when the government suspended the exchange of clan notes, money issued by feudal lords that had circulated since the 16th century. I
Mm.
mentioned Japan because it's one place that I would love to go to and definitely check out. It's in my bucket list. Even though Spain is more of a place for me to go, but hey, you never know. I might get the chance to do something about it.
Mm.
Back in 1966, J.J. Abrams was born, American writer, director, and producer who was known for his role in creating several hit television series, including Lost, that lasted from 2004 to 2010, and for his blockbuster action and fiction movies, notably Star Wars: The Force Awakens back in 2000 2015 with Disney now that they're doing taking over the series. So
Hmm.
we'll see what happens with that. Uh, June 27, 1941, Douglas B-19, the giant 82-ton bombing plane, successfully completed test flight in California. And that thing went over to on the World War II, I believe. And I mean, it blow a bunch of stuff out there, you know,
Hmm.
crazy stuff. Jack Lemmon, the American actor, born February 8, 1925, Boston, Massachusetts, died today, June 27, 2001, at the age of 76 in Los Angeles, California. That and a few more things happened on today's date. And you could check any I use the word Britannica to check the stuff out. You could take a look into it and check them out as much as you can, or would you like, and see what happened on a day like today. So, which is a pretty roughly a day. And today, like today, we it's just me and Scott talking here again to you because Cheryl and Jeremy, they are traveling from New York City.
Yes, from their fabulous week in NYC. So back to, I guess, what they would refer to as the heat box.
I
I
will
saw
call it
on last night's
reality.
news there were a lot of heat, like plus 100 plus everywhere in Texas. Like literally the whole state was
I
100 plus
don't know,
somewhere.
man.
So
It is terrible. I don't. Why do they get that kind of heat? I have no idea. What are they
yeah,
closer to the equator or something?
I mean, obviously they are than me, right? But I guess it's just the proximity to um the central, I don't think they get the winds, right?
Mhm.
So like I don't think they get the winds like we do. So I think that's what it is. Wow.
Nice and say. Thank you, Bill, and thank you, Mr. Ross. We both appreciate this. Thank you for the super sticker first. Now for the super chat is appreciated.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
very much, sir.
awesome.
Yes, yes, yes. We like
Yeah.
it. We like
Yep.
it.
Yep. This Eddie's thinking this.
Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Good morning, everybody. I hope Ross. I hope you're doing great up there in Chicago. Bill also over in Detroit. And I see that even Rob is here from cruising on the high seas and
Mm-hmm.
travel all the way from Canada.
Hi, Rob.
Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Alberta, Medicine Hat, Mike and Rihanna. Scott Smith, how you doing? Good morning, sir. He's driving and listening.
Yeah, I have a sound effect for Mike and Rihanna. I don't know. I haven't really played it through here, so I don't know how it's going to sound. But here it comes.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Allied reinforcements
okay,
have
got it.
arrived from the north.
It just took me up because I it's like I heard what is the Iron Man's voice in the house?
Well, who it is I think it's Jarvis's voice from
Thank you.
Iron
Thank you.
Man. Yeah, that's what it is. So here, I'll play it again.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
That's right. Yep. So it took me for a bit. I say Iron Man. Wait a minute. I heard that voice before.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so Eddie and I have been put in charge of the playground again today. So
Oops.
hopefully we won't muck things up too bad.
You're just going with the flow. Good morning, Rendecita. So nice to see you here. Saw you earlier over at CME, and thank you for popping in here also and hanging out with us. Even though it's just the two of us. And by the way, it is Happy National Pineapple Day. I have no idea that was the day, but I'll take it.
I had no idea either.
So we'll go with all those pineapples that we could get. Yes. And reformers have arrived from the north.
Yep.
Not for the north, from the north. Because it means that you guys are coming down to help keep this place in check.
Yep.
I don't know how much a check you could do, but hey, why not?
Exactly. So I have this soundboard. There's a soundboard that I go through, like with all the different sounds and stuff like that. And you don't necessarily say what they are. They just have some kind of like generic title on them a lot of times or whatever. Then I click on them. And like Eddie and I were talking about this in the pre-show, right? There's a lot of Latin terms, like a lot of Latin, like, I don't know, figures of speech and things like that and stuff like that in there. And unfortunately, as much as I've always tried to learn Spanish, I just can't learn it. My brain's not wired right for it or something. I try really hard because I think it's the most amazing language and I would just love to be able to speak it. So, but I can't. But anyway, so I don't know what a lot of those things mean. And I certainly don't want to offend anybody by playing any of them. So I don't play any of them, but they do sound kind of cool a little bit sometimes, right? I think they would just be something interesting to play at the right moment during the right live stream. So, but anyway.
We'll listen to it after the live to that, and I'll let you know if it's good or kick somebody in the behind on the wrong way. But
right.
We'll find out, and I'll probably like some of them too. So
yep. And they said they're just random ones. They're not like, it's not like they're in a row or this or that or whatever, but it's like, so I just click on them to see like, oh, what's that one say? And oh, what's that one say? And as I click on it, I just hear them, so I'm just like, oh, wow, another Spanish one that I have no idea what that means. So
don't forget to do hashtag TMD if you are in the Mustard Drills chat. So your link will pop. If you're in mine, go ahead and put either hashtag YOYOYO, hashtag ELS, or just plain ELS or creator. Any of those four, and your link will pop again. So make sure you do. So this way, if somebody here is not connected with you, please go ahead and do that. So we could spread the love and continue doing more stuff. You know what I mean? Something like that. So we'll see what happens with that. Anything on news for the day, sir?
Yeah, so I do have a couple of news stories today.
In the news
today. So, successful rescue of passenger overboard Royal Caribbean ship. Guests aboard the Royal Caribbean Mariner of the Seas have reported a brief overboard situation that was quickly resolved with a successful rescue. A female passenger was reportedly sitting on the ship's railing to take a photo, and she slipped and fell into the water, but the circumstances of the incident have not been confirmed. Crew members were quickly alerted, and the ship was turned around to recover the passenger. A smoke flare was used to mark the position in the water, and the ship's pilot boat was dispatched to bring her back on board. During the rescue operations, the ship's cruise director kept guests on board updated through public address announcements. Deck 4 portside was closed to permit crew members to allow crew members to more efficiently conduct the rescue. No further details have been released about the guest's identity, condition, or the complete circumstances that led to the fall. It is also unknown at this time what deck the guest fell from, or whether it was from a public area or from a balcony. As with any overboard incident, there will be a thorough investigation to be sure all safety protocols and response protocols were in place and working effectively. Folks, please stay off the railings. I know it seems like it'd be a great picture option, but this is what can happen. So please stay off the railings. And I would say this too. If you're on board and you're hanging out with, a friend or a family member, and they've clearly had too much to drink, keep an eye on them, because that seems to be one of those moments as well when they're headed off to, somewhere else, headed off to the bathroom or something like that or whatever, and then they go overboard. So moving on, this is a good story for the day. Bahamas delays cruise passenger tax increase. If you remember a few weeks ago, we talked about the announcement that the Bahamas was going to increase the port taxes. Now they've decided to delay it. So as it says here, the government of Bahamas has announced a delay in implementing a controversial increase in cruise passenger taxes. The new tax rate, originally slated to take effect in July of 2023, will now commence in January of 2024. Carnival Cruise Line's president, Christine Duffy, has been a vocal opponent of the increased taxes for cruise passengers, saying people are tired of being forced to pay increased taxes while on holiday. So it says here, through the Deputy Prime Minister Chester Cooper, the Bahamas government has announced that implementing the tax increase will be delayed till January 1st. According to the Deputy Prime Minister, the decision comes after careful consideration of concerns from the cruise industry. So it says here the cruise passengers depart from Freeport, Nassau, and Bimini were to see an increase in their taxes from $18 to $23, while passengers only visiting the cruise line's private islands, such as Perfect Day or Half Moon, would face a higher tax of $25. It says here, Cooper stated that he stated to Eyewitness News, nobody wants their taxes to increase. We've made certain representations where we've taken into consideration. We will speak to it at a cabinet level, but for suffices to say, we have already given a 7-month delay in the implementation of the tax, and the tax does not come into force until January 2024. So I'm sorry, I'm getting pop-ups here. They're kind of like screwing up where I'm at in the story. But in any event, it's good news that they're at least going to delay it, but bad news that it is eventually going to be implemented. And there are plenty of cruises, especially with Royal Caribbean really pushing hard on their private island. So there'll be plenty of cruises where the only Bahamas stop in that cruise will be Perfect Day, and then you can expect that to increase by $25. So it's kind of a bummer. And then the last story I have for today is a brief one, and it just says here, Carnival's latest business update, sales past expectations. It says here, Carnival Corporation announced its second quarter performance today, and has achieved results considerably better than expected across its 9 cruise brands. And if you don't know what those are, they are Carnival Cruise Lines, Princess Cruise Lines, Holland America, Costa, P&O Cruises, P&O Australia, Cunard Line, AIDA, and Seabourn. So it says here, shaking off the shadows of the previous quarter, Carnival Cruise Lines has posted a net loss of $407 million, considerably less than the projected 425 to 525 million. That was, I guess, at the end of March. So it says here that according to the CEO, now this is CEO of Carnival Corporation, not Carnival Cruise Lines. According to the CEO, Josh Weinstein, we've reached a meaningful reflection point for revenue this quarter, with net yields surpassing 2019's strong levels. And we've achieved positive operating income, cash from operations, and adjusted free cash flow. So that's good news. It seems like the cruise lines are definitely recovering from the shutdown. Now, the story does go on to talk about, how they still have a lot of debt from the shutdown and they're still servicing it and things like that.
Crying about it, yeah.
But things are definitely doing well. And I personally own some Carnival stock, and I have seen it more than double in just the last couple of months. So it's definitely doing well. It's good news. So that is it for the news today.
I like it. I like it. Before we go away, I do want to read something here also about Port Miami. It finally reopened. All 3 delayed cruise ships are now working on disembarking guests and beginning their next sailing. So that's all been going on. It did reopen back in Sunday around 2:30 p.m., almost 12 hours after the early morning boat collision that caused a fatality, a sunken wreckage, and channel closure, thus prohibiting 3 large cruise ships from re-entering the port at the end of their sailings. Emergency personnel were able to successfully clear the channel and ensure the safety of the returning vessels. However, at the debarkation and subsequent embarkation of nearly 30,000 cruise passengers was begun pretty late. Once the second boat wreckage was safely lifted from the government cut at Port Miami, the cruise port was able to successfully reopen and welcome back the 3 cruise ships scheduled to debark and embark passengers today: the Norwegian Scape, the MSC Seascape, and the Carnival Celebration. All 3 cruise ships had been anchored just outside the channel since the port was closed in the early morning hours, awaiting updates from port authorities and the U.S. Coast Guard for clearance to enter the port. It did close approximately around 3:40 a.m. when a 30-foot boat collided with the Fisher Island ferry just east of Dutch Island, the location of the cruise ship terminals. One person was killed in the accident. Another one was transported to a local hospital in serious condition. No other circumstances of the incident has been released, and the investigation is ongoing as of to the cause of the collision, who might have been at fault, and what the consequences might be. So we'll still find out some more about that eventually. And once I do, I'll bring it back to you guys and to keep up with what's going on. So thank God everything is back to no burn down in Miami until the next thing happens. By the way, House of X.
Yes, House of X is in. Yes.
The
thing that I was thinking most about it when I first heard about it was, think about all those people who missed their flights.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of, on 3 ships, right? So what a mess. Now the other people, they said that they, people who were waiting to get on seemed to be in good spirits, mostly because they were about to get on a cruise, right?
Yes.
But yeah, the people who had to get home, because for me, I know I'm usually cutting it close. Like I fly home I always fly in the day before the cruise, sometimes even 2 days before the cruise, but I'm always flying home on the day the cruise ends always, right? Now I'm usually putting it out a couple of hours, several hours or whatever. Like if I'm getting, like if I'm in Port Canaveral, I'm getting off the ship by no later than 10, I usually have like a 2 or 3 o'clock flight. So I definitely have a couple of hours,
Yeah,
at the
in
airport,
between.
to do stuff like that. But still, I mean, this was way more than a couple of hours. So, all those people missed their flights. So what a nightmare. But yeah, so I wanted to catch up on the chat here a little bit. I'm not sure if we welcome Randacita in, but if we didn't,
Welcome.
so, and looks like Scott Smith is in, says, good morning, Eddie Lugo and Muster Drill, driving and listening. Thank you very much, Scott, for being in here. Of course, our reinforcements, our allied reinforcements of the North are in here. Thank you. And let's see here. Z, if you're still in here, Z, thanks for being in here. We appreciate it. Don't forget to catch Z's show at 10 o'clock. I guess
About
that's
half an hour. 10
yeah,
o'clock Eastern, yeah.
10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central.
Yeah.
So let's see who else is in here.
Super chat.
Super chat. Thanks for being in here. Appreciate it. Says here
Another North reinforcement.
Yeah, shared the link on Reddit, so we appreciate that. See here, Sea Trippin' with Kim and Scott. Thank you for being in here.
That's right.
Appreciate that. Say Together We Travel. Thank you very much for being in here. Appreciate it. I need to come up with I need to come up with some type of tactile thing here on my stream board so I know like what buttons to push or whatever when I'm doing it. Because like I have to keep looking down here, to see what they say on them because I have like little like titles on them and stuff on there. But anyway, so of course House of X is in, so we appreciate you being in here, you too. And it looks like we're caught up here then. So
and Nayuma Brown.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I missed that. So thank you for being in. I'll say this to you.
Hi.
That should be a nice one because I know Nayuma could give us a run for the money.
Oh, okay.
Curse us out or something. So we're doing good.
Okay, we'll do this.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
That'll be House of X.
Oh yeah, that's definitely I'm definitely gonna play that for House of X every time. That's your new song, House. That's your new house. We're definitely playing that one.
Talking about that, they're gonna be part of the Secret 2.0 cruise coming up in October 2024, and there is a Halloween party going on Carnival, and now that House of X are coming. If you bring a costume, just wear it because you want to wear it, but don't go to the contest because with these guys, forget about it.
Yep, it's already in the bag. It's already over.
Don't even bother going to stage. Ain't gonna happen. Once them two go up there, that's it. Give them the trophy and let everybody go to lunch or dinner early because that's it. Boom, done. Over with. And talking about that, it's October 28, 2024. We're going to be leaving out of Tampa, Florida on a six-day cruise going to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman, man. So it's a nice 6 days over Halloween on the Carnival Paradise. And we'll be leaving out of Tampa. So please get in touch with Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. So you can get with $25 down, you could reserve by spot, refundable of course. Pay your deposit by May 2024, and the full cruise by July 2024. So it's a whole year ahead to plan it out and get some stuff ready. Plan it out. There's a lot of creators are going to be on this cruise. Hopefully, Mr. Muster Drill will be part of it too. Jeremy and Cheryl are part of it too. I am with Alice. We're gonna be there. Bruce will be there also with Cindy and Ocean to Ocean. Mike and Rihanna are also gonna be there, and they are in charge of a Facebook group right now. Please go over Facebook, look for The Secret Boost Cruise 2.0 group cruise, and you can be part of it. Join is free. It's public right now, so anybody could join. This way, there you'll be updated with everything that is going on, and everything that's going to be new, or any activities that we're going to have on the cruise for that week. It's gonna be on the Facebook group, so pay attention to that. We'll keep you all up to date. Mike and Rihanna are taking care of that. So many activities will be happening. Like the usual cabin crawl, bar crawl,
Mhm.
going over to the casino, exchanging candy among us. We might end up exchanging shot glasses. In between from whatever our state that you're from, you could bring a shot glass, and we'll make a switch on those. I'm expecting to bring a few souvenirs for everybody. This way, you get a nice remembrance after we get back from our cruise, and be a nice thing to do. I am also designing a shirt for the cruise. Will be available soon. It's not out yet because I do have a design already for the boost cruise of this year. So I'm trying to get that one out of the way first, and then hopefully have the next one ready at the end of October or November. Have it ready for sale, and bring it to you guys so you guys could start looking into it, and purchase your shirt for the cruise. And we're gonna have a great time. It should be interesting. So let's do so. Scott here, he's a travel agent. You could get in touch with him also for any needs that you have in cruises. He could give you some information too. For that secret cruise will be Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel.
Mhm.
I also believe that Mike from Mike and Rihanna is also a travel agent now, so you could check with him too. But just let's come together. Let's get together for that cruise. It should be interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'd be a nice thing to do. And I see the Sea Trip in here has a little comment here. There is a little bit of relaxing on our cruises, but we're on the go kind of people, always doing something. Yes, and that's the way to go. That's the way to do things. That's the whole idea that we take a cruise. Just to go and go to a different destination. You already got your hotel room and your transportation taken care of. All you
Right.
gotta use to get in that cabin where you relax, enjoy, do your thing. Food and everything else is all taken care of. So that's just the way it's gonna go. So we need to retire so we can go on more of these cruises. Yes, we all do. I am currently retired myself, but my wife is not, and she has another few more years to go until she decides to retire. So it's up to her. So once she does, then we'll be doing 3 or 4 cruises a year. So we'll be
Mhm.
able to relax some more too and have some more fun. Also, I love being on a cruise with her. I do that. I hate being out on the ocean. Don't don't look at me wrong or whatever. It just happens. It's just that I love being out on a ship, but me and the water don't get along. Me and sharks don't sharks, especially sharks. No, if I don't see them, I don't go in. Good morning, everyone. We are at the airport. We arrived in Dallas at 3:10 p.m., which I believe is Central Time.
Mhm.
It should be like 2:10. Wait a minute, 4:10
410.
one time here
Yep.
on the Eastern side, and I'm Master just telling them to have safe travels, which is nicely done. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, safe travels on your way there. Hopefully everything goes well. It seems to me like they're gonna be stopping somewhere. Maybe and they might have, unless it's a 4-hour flight from. I hope they have a straight shot. But they make no stops anywhere. So if it's 2:10 in the afternoon there, so It's
I mean, quite often for me, a layover can be a deal breaker on a flight decision. You
yeah,
know, like
yeah, yeah.
I'm always trying to find that direct flight. So
I would have loved to when I was working on my last job. I wish I would have had direct flights. I never did.
yeah,
I always stopped somewhere, and usually, for some weird reason, sometimes they usually forgot to book me a flight. So when that morning when it was time to check on your flight, I'll be like, "All right, where's my flight?" Then I'll
mm.
be calling the office at over in San Antonio, and then they said to me, "We didn't book your flight." So like, how am I getting home? You know. So
Right.
unfortunately, last minute booking. Sometimes I used to get. I knew I was already screwed. I
Yeah.
knew I was gonna be leaving early and getting home pretty late. So I used to spend a whole day in the airports and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Locals here. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing? Hope you guys are
Hi,
getting ready.
hi, hi, hi,
All right,
hi,
all
hi,
right,
hi,
all right,
hi.
all right. That sounded like uh, what was the show back in the 80s and 90s with the guy talking on the monitor
Yeah,
or
like
whatever that was.
I think it is from like one of those animated, kind of like Family Guy type of shows
Oh
or
yeah.
something like that. I think it is from that. I'm not 100% sure, but um again, this soundboard app that I have, or it's a plugin for I have an Elgato soundboard. So if anybody has never seen it, this is what it looks like. And so, so each icon represents a sound effect, or can be anything. Could be a sound effect, could be a video effect. Now I can't do video effects on here because I don't have admin control over the stream, but that's fine. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, so I can't do that. But anyway, so yeah, and it's just a random set of sounds that I download from a plugin that runs this soundboard. So, but yeah.
And I see that you have a question.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes. No, on your screen here. Uh, on the bottom of your name here says, "Do you
Oh,
relax
yes, yes, yes.
or do
My
activities?"
question of the day, yes, which is I believe Scott might have answered, might have been talking about that maybe when he had made the comment about what they do on cruises. So yeah, so do you relax on sea days, or do you roam the ship looking for activities, engaging in activities? Some of the big ships have lots and lots of stuff to do, water parks and roller coasters and the whole nine yards, so obstacle courses and stuff. So for me, I tend to do more relaxing. But I also, now I don't do the water. I haven't really done water parks on the ships. I've done slides a few times and stuff like that, but I don't really do that. But when I was younger, I definitely did way more activities than I do now. One of my favorite things is the flow rider on some of the bigger Royal Caribbean ships, which is the surf simulator, as well as on Quantum class ships. They have a skydiving simulator, and I've done that. Of course, I've done the obstacle courses on some of the Carnival ships and stuff as well. The one thing that I definitely am open to doing those things. Like when I got on Mardi Gras, I of course had to do Bolt, the roller coaster. I wouldn't do it every time, but I definitely have done it. And the one thing that I did not get to do when I was on Horizon, because it was shut down because of some type of maintenance issue, but there's the sky bikes thing or whatever that's on the Vista class ships that you get on them, and like they're suspended up above the top of the ship and you pedal them. I don't know what they're called officially. If anybody knows, you can put it in the chat. But anyway, so I have not got to do those, so I definitely would do those. But I do more relaxing these days, on sea days, just because I'm getting older now, I guess.
I used to what I really like to do on sea days is, of course, have a nice breakfast. After that, me and Alice check the activities of the day. So of course we roam around through the ship. We go to different places. Usually the atrium on NCL, they always have something going on, some kind of game or something. They might have a movie that if I like, we go watch, check it out. There's a Starbucks right there, so I usually go get a cup of coffee and sit down and check the whole thing out. And we see what's for later for if we get a snack. Usually Alice likes to get a snack, and my snack is the coffee that we get. We might go and get some kind of pastry or something with it. If we go up to the garden cafe, or we go to O'Sheehan's or the local and get something there. Then we plan what's for dinner, where we're gonna go, and if there's any shows, so we plan accordingly. If NCL happens to be the ship that we're in, and they have a racetrack, guess where I'm gonna be at? You know,
Right.
picking
Yes.
and smacking, and everybody that gets in the way, you're out of my way. When I take over, once I grab that wheel, watch out, I'm a whole totally different person. Uh, and talking about that in the Prima, there's a go kart race, and Mike from Cruise Pet's gonna be on that cruise also.
Mm.
And I already
Mhm.
told him, I do not know you. I take no prisoners, no mercy.
Right.
He's like, oh, I'm the one who's gonna win. I say, I don't know, but those
Yeah.
cars are kind of fit for my size, not for your
Yeah.
size. So I have an
Yeah.
advantage already. I'll be able to control the car better. So
Sure.
tell him, watch out. Don't get in the corner with me. I'm gonna put you in the wall. And then
Yeah,
he just
so I had clients who were on Norwegian Joy, and they constantly, they were like riding, or they were like racing the go-karts like the whole 7 days. Like every chance they got, they were on them. So
telling you, it's $15 a pop, but it's worth it. I
yeah.
mean, it's a hell of a ride, and I love it. And they do film it too, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, there you go. Even Shara agrees with me. A good breakfast too on sea days. Yes, we
Yeah,
like.
so here's the thing for me, right? I love eggs Benedict, right? I don't know why I love it. So I really love it a lot. And for me, I have to get, you have to get up, you have to get it in the dining room, and you have to get up early for breakfast in the dining room. So one of the things that I love about Sea Day brunch is I can get eggs Benedict for lunch, closer
Ooh.
later in the day, I can go there and I can get eggs Benedict still. So I really love that too.
See, I don't know what's going on with Carnival. It's going to be our first for me in such a long time, and the first for Alice. So we'll find out what's going on. I know we're going to dinner the first night that we're on the ship. We're doing the steakhouse, and then the next day, I know we're doing sea day brunch. Is that what they
Hmm.
call it?
Yeah.
With Mr. Bruce. So he knows. He better remember. Don't walk away from me that Monday morning. You're my date.
Right.
He'll
Yeah, I
see
really
me
like
out.
the C-Day brunches because, like I said, I don't have to get up. I don't have to get up early, and I can still get that eggs Benedict for me. So I
That's
think
gonna
they
happen.
sometimes have it in the buffet, but it's been sitting there for a while. It's not the same. So,
Cool. Uh, uh, Kim and Scott says we have to try the go karts. That is one of my gotta do. Yes, you definitely gotta try. And the Prima has 3 levels. When we did the Bliss, we only had 2 levels. It was very easy track. I'm telling you, I cooked. I cooked on that place. So I ordered my ducks and tags and stuff for the gift exchange, getting cruise mode. All right, cool. I got my ducks about maybe 3 months ago. Well, maybe a little longer.
mhm.
My ducks are a little different since it's Halloween. They're duck's body with something else for heads. Uh, it's Halloween, so hopefully we get a nice kick out of it. Alice created some passports for the ducks
Yeah.
as instead of that
Uh,
card that they do,
yeah.
she
Yep.
created like a passport kind of thing with
Yep.
my logo in it, and the date of the cruise and all that good stuff. So
Is there a
hopefully,
QR? Is there a QR code on there to take you to your YouTube stuff? Yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
I make sure that I let her know to do all that. So
Right.
we'll be good with that. Do you have events sit in the group for Facebook so we know what's going on our group cruise? Check it out. Go to the Facebook group. I don't think there's anything there yet, but
Mhm.
there might be something. And feel free to make a post and give some ideas. Winston, don't worry about it. You
Mhm.
could do so. I got the city stopping here. I think they're doing a walk through the sidewalk here and sweeping and cleaning stuff. That's a good thing. So yeah, go over to the Facebook group, and if you don't see anything there yet, go ahead and you can make a post, put it on. I believe that we're gonna do a list of stuff for it. Oh, Bontire, she did her first Timu order yesterday, so she says that she's getting her ducks from Timu. Yes, and I did. I got some from Timu already, but I also got some from Oriental Trading a while ago
Oh,
in a
okay.
different box. So definitely,
No, and I think Clock said something like, I guess he ordered a larger quantity, and
yes,
because it was
out
a
of
larger
Amazon.
quantity, it ended up being cheaper on Amazon than from anywhere else. But I guess it just depends.
Yeah, yeah. I think 100 for like $34 or something like that.
Yeah.
Which it makes sense. He's going on a lot of cruises, so he'll be able
Right.
to spread them out. He also
Right.
ordered the business cards. He ordered a bunch to have them ready for them. So yeah,
See, now what I've been looking for and doesn't exist is I've been looking for cruise ducks where the duck has a fedora and sunglasses on,
nice.
but
I
it
seen
doesn't.
him. I seen him.
I've seen it with sunglasses, right, and other types of hats, but not not this.
I seen him with both.
Oh,
Check
you
out
have
Timu. Yes,
really? If
check
you
Timu.
see them, you send them to me because I'm definitely buying those.
Yes.
So
Yes, yes. I think some of them might be single one, but yeah, I'll definitely do
okay,
it. And the ones I got, they're a little bit too small from Timu, and the ones I got from Oriental Trading, they're the regular size
gotcha.
duckies. That I have one here, I have two here in the shelving, one that I found, and another one that was given to us, and Alice has one in the bedroom that she found. The
Hmm.
one I got, I just happened to be sitting in front of one of the elevator docks, and the rooster from the ship show showed up, and we started talking stuff like that on his birthday. So we're talking about it and happy birthday, whatever. And I just happened to look up between two of the doors, just sitting up there, a ducky. I'm like, so I kind of left him talking to me, and I just got up and got up from the walker, went over and dropped it. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you found a dog? Say, my first one. I'm keeping this sucker. I'm not putting it back. No, no.
Right. Right. Right.
Whoa, my lord, she got 50. I thought that would be enough. I hope
Oh
so.
yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
you don't do all 51 shot. I hope you do,
Yeah.
like 25 now and 25 on your next cruise.
Right.
Wow. Oh, look what Jeremy says.
Yeah, I see that. The mustard ducks. I saw it over here in the excellent.
They've been
Yep.
blessed with the name already. Very
Yep.
good.
Yep.
And she placed her first order yesterday. Already have a bunch of stuff in another cart. I'm telling you, it's addictive.
I know. See, here's my problem with Timu, right? I don't load the cart up, but I'm ordering frequently small orders, right? So I'm constantly getting orders from them, but they're just like a couple of items, right? So
I got a whole box not too long ago.
yeah.
A whole freaking box. They threw everything in there, man. I don't know how they tied it up, but everything was in that thing. It's amazing.
Right.
You know?
Right. Right.
Some of the stuff you find in Amazon, and they're a lot higher price, and it's just
Oh yeah.
same.
Like I
freaking-
saw this whole thing online about it was a comparison of a whole bunch of products on both Temu and Amazon, and the ones that they showcased quite a few of them where the image on Amazon is literally exact image that's being used on Temu. So can tell that that is literally the exact item, and they're getting it on Temu for like 78 cents and selling it on Amazon for like 15 bucks, you know,
Right.
and crazy stuff like that. So it's like massive markup on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but
Mhm.
so I always go to Temu first for everything now before I go to Amazon for it. Just
Yep.
slower.
I haven't bought anything on Amazon unless it's the regular stuff like the syrup that I need for the coffee, the keys, litter, or food. I go through
Yeah.
Amazon, but everything else I go to Temu. Temu has it. That's what I get from
Yep.
first.
Yep. That's what I do
And,
too.
and I've been getting a lot of stuff that I don't really need, but because of the price,
Hmm.
I've been getting them here. So,
Right.
in talking about Temu and stuff like that, I have five channels that I would like to highlight today, and they are as follow. Today, I would like to mention Traveling with Tinkerbell. She's a recently new channel. She deals with traveling and cruising. She's also a travel agent. She's sitting right now at 66 subscribers with only two videos, but I know she's working on some stuff now that she's on a cruise right now, and they'll be getting more cruises. Traveling with Tinkerbell. Check it out. It's a nice two videos so far. Give her some support and check what she has to offer. Also, I would like to talk about Mr. David Damon, Day One Adventures. He's sitting at 715 subscribers with 340 videos. It's a lot of traveling around uh, Wilmington, Delaware. He shows around the different parts. He always goes to Philadelphia. They do some running around on their one wheel kind of skateboard kind of thing, or either that or they're running around on electric bikes. Then after that, I have Mr. Scrolls Nest. He's sitting at 666 subscribers. Please, somebody subscribe to him to get him out of that number. It's an ugly number anyway, and he has 153 videos. Most of his videos are handicap accessible views. So for me, I like watching his videos because I get to see some of the stuff that he's bringing, so I could be more prepared for my cruises. Then after that, I have the cruising chicks. They recently been around with us. They're giving us some supports for all of our channels. They are at 109 subscribers with 60 videos so far. They're from South Carolina. So please check them out. They recently got to the 100 subscribers. They're moving up to 109 right now. So they need some more support. Please check that channel also. And last but not least, a great supporter of the morning shows, Bone Tired Travelers. Which
Yes.
they
I get the feeling someone is watching us.
That's right. She's at 32 subscribers right now with only one video. So let's well, not really 32. She's at 33 because I subscribed this morning. I thought I was already subscribed to her, but I'm not. But I am now. So she's sitting at 33 subscribers with just one video. So let's give her some support. Let's push her to do more videos and bring more stuff out. And hopefully she'll be in one of our lives pretty soon. Or I'm trying to get her to come and talk to us about her channel. So so this way you get to know her, and she's gonna be in the Boost Cruise with us, the one coming up now in October, and hopefully she'll do some filming and put some more videos on her channel, so she have more stuff for you to come in and check out. Error Blocks has made it in. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. The bot files are also here. Good morning, my fellows. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And I mean, it's five channels that we could support, and they give us a lot of support too. That's why we're mentioning it every day. Jeremy's always mentioning five channels that he picks, and I just wanted to go ahead and bring five today. Five of my favorite channels, and just go around, check them out, follow them, give them support also, and always don't forget, always give it a like. Watch a video for over 3 minutes, and leave
Yes.
them, a nice comment and subscribe. It will helping each other out as much as possible.
Yeah,
And
so the YouTube algorithm is getting really kind of scrutinizing about engagements and stuff like that. So, please, if you're going to if you're going to take the time and the trouble, and maybe not necessarily the trouble. Let me reword that. If you're going to take the time to visit somebody's channel and watch their video, please try to watch at least 3 minutes of it so that the algorithm sees it as a actual valid engagement.
and do have the volume a little bit up, even if it's on one. But that helps also for the algorithm to play a good note on it. So
Hmm.
please do so. The more you could do, the better. The more is appreciated.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and give the list of what's going on today on PSV Odyssey's travel TV guide for the day. And following us at 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern is the Sea Show Cruise Fun, followed by Roy and Becky's Travels at 1 p.m. today. The Bud Files have a premiere at 5 p.m. Cruise Nuts have a premiere at 7 p.m. tonight. Alice's Adventure in Cruising will have a live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Smoky Mountains Blessed have a premiere at 7:06 tonight. No Judgment Here with Tish Ross. House of X Entertainment have a premiere. And the She Cross Fun Primetime will be back at 8 p.m. tonight Eastern. Closing the night with the Vineyard Chicks, Homestead, Songs for the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, Call Me V, and of course, Ocean to Ocean Travel will be on tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. So please check everybody out. And we have the list for the day. So that's one great thing to do. And I'll be back tomorrow morning at 7:15 again with the morning quickie, and then we'll be back 9 a.m. with Scott from Mustard Drill. And after a safe day of traveling, Jeremy from JNS Adventures and Cheryl from Cruising is Fun Anytime will be with us tomorrow morning. If everything goes well and they're feeling good, they should be ready for tomorrow morning. And do you have anything else going on, Mr. Scott, for the day?
No, nothing really going on today. I just have travel agent stuff to do, which I have to do every day, and nothing big deal. I have I definitely need to try to carve some time out to catch up on everyone's videos. I've been just so busy with my week away last week and other stuff. I just haven't had time to engage with my fellow creators, and so I'm definitely going to try to find some time to do that. But otherwise, it's just a normal travel agent day for me, clients to email and contact. And I'm also trying to get on I'm trying to get on a cruise in August out of Bayonne, New Jersey. I've reached out to the cruise line about it, hoping that they will get back to me with favorable terms on the whole thing. And, because I am getting land sick. So
I'm not there yet, but I'm
lot of
working on it.
cruises. I have a decent amount of cruises coming up in the fall through the early to mid winter, but that's not soon enough for me.
Especially when you're a travel agent,
Yeah.
yeah, they're gonna be you here every day. I'm able to, once I shut this off, I'm able to walk away and deal with something else. You're constantly, bam,
Yes.
bam, bam,
Yes.
seeing it, seeing
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, and then like my client, like I'm setting something up for a client or whatever, and I'm thinking to myself, I want to do that. Maybe they can take me with them, right? So, but yeah.
And by the way, I would like to tell Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott, congratulations! It's their 1 year anniversary today. They just hit 1,500 subs yesterday. And it's gonna be a great day. Yes, sir. It's gonna be a great day for you. Celebrate and excellent. 1 year
Yes.
anniversary. Very good.
Congratulations for sure. So I'm looking here to see if I have an appropriate sound effect, and unfortunately I don't. So
And Pastor Trey, thank you for coming in. We're about to wrap up the day of the day. And I want to thank everybody for coming in and hanging out with us. Jeremy and Cheryl will be back tomorrow. They are traveling today from New York City. They're going back home to Texas. So they should be here tomorrow morning and telling us all about their experience, how much I know they enjoyed it big time. I
Mhm.
mean, because when you go to New York City, you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it.
Yeah.
It's either one or the other. There's
Yep.
no in between.
Yep.
So I know they loved it. They had a great time. Gamer says here that I fell off the hook. I saw Gamer earlier on the morning quickie today, and then he disappeared. He must have fell asleep or something. Right, Gamer? Who knows? Something like that. Well, other than that, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us today.
Yep.
Go ahead and hit C, which is should be on right now, and I appreciate that you took the time to hang out with us. Until tomorrow, everybody have a great afternoon, and
Yep.
like I always say, stay out of trouble because I don't have any money for bail. So, peace out.
Bye.